What is up, y'all? So I'm doing a little something different today, or this video, because same day as I recorded some other stuff, but figured I'd try soft spoken because I never do soft spoken, so I figured I'd try it out. I might have done one last year when I was real depressed, but yeah. So what I have today is some fragrances of viewers. So we're gonna try these out. And Mike, I really appreciate it, man. So now, since I've turned the gain down on the mic, I really don't know what it's picking up and what it's not. So at Mike's, at first I was gonna do this whenever it came. I was gonna do this as a unboxing, straight up open it, which this is the first time I've even taken that paper out. But yeah, so Mike sent a note. This was the only thing I pulled out because whenever I opened it, it was right there on top. So it says, "Hey Chris, just wanted to let you know that the blue lipstick style spray twist is Hugo Boss The Scent Private Accord, and the gold one is Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. I hope you like them. Thank you for all the great content, Mike." Mike, thank you for viewing, and thank you for sending these. And Mike bought Geneva chocolate, and he said he really wasn't rocking with it, and I feel bad because, if y'all buy something because I say it was good or whatever, and then y'all buy it and don't like it, then I end up feeling bad. And then Mike went ahead and sent it to me, so because he knew I'd use it, and it's just like, damn, I ended up getting he bought this because of me and then sent it to me, and that sucks. But I got his address, so whenever I get myself financially straightened out and I can afford to send stuff back out, I'm gonna send him stuff. Along with Daniel, I'm sending you some stuff too. So, and that's Geneva chocolate, definitely. So, Mike, I appreciate the hell out of that because this is one of my favorite ones. So, but we're going to get into these other ones. Okay. So, we have Bvlgari Man in Black, and this is actually one I've been wanting to try. Now, I'm hoping I can wear it because Glacial Essence seems to set my nerves off, or what, a panic attack, my Chiari symptoms, whatever you want to call it. It makes me where I don't feel right. That's the reason why I really don't wear it, even though I really like it. But this is Bvlgari Man in Black. Spicy. Seems kind of spicy, seems a little floral, an aromatic floral. So we're gonna see. Spray for y'all, spray for me. Spicy, floral, yeah. Maybe a little herbal, a little woodsy. I've never even looked up the notes on this one, so we're about to see. I don't know if this is full or like halfway full. I can't tell, but Mike, I appreciate it because it seems full enough to at least get a few wears out of it. So we're gonna look up the notes to this right quick. Okay, so the notes to this and the accords, this is on Fragrantica. The accords are warm, spicy, woody, leather, rum, amber, sweet, tobacco, vanilla, animalic, iris. I can agree with that, animalic. So, But then it says, and this was released in 2014, and the person that made it is Alberto Marias, however you pronounce it. And then it says the top notes are spices. Definitely has spices. Rum, I can see that. And tobacco, I can see the tobacco. And the middle notes are leather, iris. Leather I can definitely agree with. Iris and tuberose, I'm not really sure what those smell like. So, and then the base notes are tonka bean, guaiac wood, and benzoin. I mean, the note breakdown gives a pretty good scent. Fish, you better not jump out that window. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's all right. It's not as good as I was thinking, but it's pretty good. So, okay. So there's that. And then I'm hoping this video turns out good, considering I'm trying new stuff. And Mike, you packed these pretty good. So, okay, we're gonna go with these first, whatever these are. So, myfragrancesamples.com. Damn, let me pause this because my heart just started skipping. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. It ain't skipping now, but I got a feeling from like here to here, it's a lump type feeling. And I've gotten this for years. They keep telling me nothing's wrong and this and that and everything every time I freaking go, which is crazy because I had a nurse at the wound center tell me that they had a guy that was coming in the ER every day. He kept coming in for like a week every day, saying he couldn't explain what was going on. He just said his heart didn't feel right. They kept running tests. They ran tests, more tests, more tests, she said. And everything kept coming back clean. He died the next week. So, it's just, I think, like, if it's not your heart, like if your heart's doing crazy stuff and all the tests are coming back for your heart, they're coming back good, then it could be a stomach problem. Like your digestion could be causing something, because look at how close they are. Come on now, you can't tell me that your digestion and your stomach and everything doesn't affect that. And then it could be neurological, what controls your heart rate and everything is your vasovagal nerve, or vagus nerve. So, whenever your heart's good, you don't just keep running tests, then you start looking for something else. It's just like the human body's just like a car, Damn. Your fuel system, everything comes back good and everything. It could be a number of things. It might not just be your injectors. It might not just be the gas. It might not just be the fuel pump or whatever. Could have something to do with the air. The way. Could have something to do with the air intake. Could have something to do with the computer. There's just I'm not going to get into it and break it down, but yeah, one system can affect the other. So, but. Yeah, I don't understand why doctors don't do that, that's like this one woman, she was telling me that, she had a lot of stuff going on with her, where her heart rate was way too high, and it stayed way too high, and they couldn't get it to come down. It would slow down a little bit, but they couldn't really get it to go to normal. She kept having test after test after test done, and then they went to neurological, and they told her the Chiari wasn't causing it, that because her cerebellum was only herniated like 5 millimeters. They said that wasn't enough to cause it. Well, they did actually end up going in to do the surgery. And it's a decompression surgery. They cut a piece of your skull out and put a mesh in there for more room for your brain to sit, for the cerebral fluid to flow back and forth and everything like that. So they ended up doing that surgery, and she said when they went in for when they cut her open for the surgery, she was her cerebellum was herniated way worse. One side, I forgot what she said, one side was like a little over 10 millimeters, somewhere around 10 millimeters, but then the other side of her cerebellar tonsils was like an 18 millimeter herniation. So what the MRI was showing was nowhere near as bad as what it actually was. They did the surgery, and her heart calmed down. It's because everything was fucking everything. It's because that was fucking with her nervous system, and her nerves weren't doing things right for the heart and all that. I mean, I could really get into this because I've read on this for a long time, but because I haven't, and it's kind of destroyed it's taken away a lot of things that I love to do. But yeah, they told her, I think it was the cardiologist told her that if she wouldn't have had the surgery and they wouldn't have been able to calm her heart down, she would have been dead within 6 months because her heart would have wore the hell out. So shit's crazy, and they keep telling me it's anxiety, but then I go to the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is like, that's not anxiety. So you need to talk to the neurologist, you need to talk to this, you need to talk to that. So it's crazy. Like, I think, a lot of times panic attacks and anxiety and everything, if you're not just sitting there thinking about it, I think a lot of times it's a symptom of something else. They just have no fucking clue what it is, and they don't want to admit it, so they're like, oh, you have anxiety. Come on now. So an anxiety attack hit me in the middle of a workout. An anxiety attack caused me to have stroke-like symptoms and shit. Come on, man. Come on. I don't believe that. Especially considering when I was having the stroke-like symptoms, it was like I was having a freaking stroke. But I was sitting there telling my girl what to do. I was perfectly calm and everything. Come on now. You can't tell me that that's anxiety. I don't give a fuck. That's a symptom of my Chiari. And if I didn't even know about the Chiari, if they wouldn't have done it, if I wouldn't have got them to do an MRI, I wouldn't even know it, and this and that, and everything. And they would be still telling me it's anxiety, which they still try to tell me it's anxiety, but I know it's not. I know it's because there's an interruption in my nervous system. Things are not clicking right. They're not working right. So that's what that is. And I don't even remember how I got onto this ramble. Oh yeah, because of my heart. So I'm done because I gotta get back into this. So my bad, y'all. So this is Invictus Victory Elixir by Paco Rabanne. So we're gonna see what this smells like. That smells pretty good. Spray for me. Spray for y'all. I've smelled this before. Okay, now the notes to this are, well, it's an amber woody fragrance to begin with, and it was released in 2023. Now, it's like $114. The discounters don't even have it, or at least I didn't see it yet. But it's like $114. Now, from that one smell, would I pay $114 for it? Nah, I'd wait on discounters and see what it ends up coming out to be. yeah, I'd wait on discounters, but the notes to this are cardamom, lavender, and black pepper. The middle notes are incense and patchouli, and the base notes are vanilla pod and tonka bean. So, yeah, I get the black pepper and the incense and the vanilla. I don't know. It almost has like a... There's a cooling there to it too. I don't know what that's coming from. But yeah, there's a cooling effect there. A little bit. Okay. So there's that. Then we have... the Azzaro, the Most Wanted Parfum. Azzaro, the Most Wanted Parfum. So, now, this is probably going to be... I don't know, this video might not be too long. Or as long as I'm thinking it was going to turn out. But, okay. Okay, yeah, so... I figure instead of putting a bunch of clips together, I'd just go ahead and keep pausing it. But, yeah, so the Most Wanted is a woody, spicy fragrance, and it was launched in 2022. Now, I think I've smelled this in an Ulta before. But, spray for me, spray for y'all. And that's a good one. That's good. So the notes are ginger. That's the top note. The middle note is woodsy notes, and the base note is a bourbon vanilla. Damn, I dropped the cap. And I can smell that bourbon-ish smell. It's sweet. It is sweet, and it is spicy, so it does have those accords to it. Ah, shit. Yeah. I like that. Now, let's see how much this one cost. So this one, $105 on Joma Shop. I like it, but I'm not paying $1.05 for it. Well, I don't know. I might pay yeah, I probably would. I really wouldn't want to, but yeah, Joma Shop has the 3.3 ounce for $105. Fragrance Net has Wanted by Night for $75. Yeah. And then yeah, I don't know. I like it, but I would probably go for something a little cheaper. So, but if I wasn't a cheapskate, if I didn't mind spending money and everything on stuff, you know, I probably would. But at the same time, the more something costs, the more it has to impress me for me to spend the money. So, which y'all know that if you watch the channel a lot. Okay, so we're going to look up. The next one is 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. 1 Million Elixir by Paco Rabanne. Okay, so this is 1 Million Elixir. And I can't remember if I've smelled this before or not. But it's a woody aromatic fragrance. It was released in 2022. The top notes are apple and Davana. And I've never heard of Davana, but Davana is evidently it's a family of Artemisia, and it's a tea-like fragrance or note. But from what I just seen, whenever I looked it up right quick, and the middle notes are damask rose, damask rose, however you pronounce that, which I don't know, cedar, and osmanthus. And then the base notes are vanilla, absolute, tonka bean, and patchouli. You know, I've noticed a lot of scents have vanilla in it. It's like vanilla, I don't know, it's like vanilla is the new school patchouli, because patchouli used to be, it was like it was in everything back in the day whenever I was younger. So, or at least, you know, for the grown-ups of what they were wearing when I was younger. But let's get a smell of this spray for y'all. And you get that herbalness. So you get that herbalness. You get that apple, definitely. I'm just trying to let this shit sit in the air a little bit. Okay. You get a little bit of like the tonka bean and everything. Yeah, I mean, it's good. And it's $79 on Fragrance Net. I think that's what I seen it for. So $79 on Fragrance Net. Yeah. I mean, I got cheaper, and that's for a 1.7 ounce. So I have cheaper fragrances that I like better, but you know, for people that don't mind spending that, it's alright, I guess. So far, all these have been alright to spend like that, but like I said, I'm gonna try to get the best I can for the cheapest I can, because that's just how I roll. So now we have Million Parfum, which is Jean-Paul Gaultier. So, and I've been wanting to smell this actually. Okay, now from just a quick look that I did, you're not getting this for less than like $140, somewhere around in there. So, oh no, okay. So Joma Shop has it for $82.99. The Perfume Spot has it for $72.09. Okay, so I guess you are. My fault. Well, let me just click on that link. That's the good thing about Fragrantica. It'll have links on it. So the holiday sale for oh, come on. The holiday sale for Jean-Paul Gaultier's Million Parfum, and it's a 2.5 ounce for $82.99. So, but anyway, so this was released in 2020. It was released in 2020, and the top note is cardamom. The middle notes are lavender and iris, and the base notes are vanilla, oriental notes, and woodsy notes. So those are the. That smells all right. Spray for me. Spray for y'all, but when I sprayed it in the air, it disappeared. Hold on. I don't know. It's weird. I can't smell it. Don't hit that up again. Yeah, I don't understand why I can't smell. I sprayed it in the air. I can smell it a little bit. It almost has like a. I guess it's the oriental notes in it, but along with the vanilla. It smells good, but it almost has like a cleaning product smell, like it's a cleaning product. So, but yeah, I mean, it smells good. It just kind of smells like a cleaning product. Okay. I'm gonna pause this because this is getting ready to be kind of loud to get this open. Well, maybe not, because I had a razor on this table, so. Don't worry, I ain't been chopping no drugs or anything like that. I might be an addict, but I'm a recovering one. I don't do shit anymore. I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. Mike, you really wrap these good, man. Okay, now, he said that, was it in, yeah. So the blue one is Hugo Boss the Scent Private Accord. So we're gonna smell this Hugo Boss the Scent, because I've been wanting to smell this. And, well, matter of fact, I've been wanting to smell the Givenchy too, because I don't think I've smelled any Givenchy, or however you pronounce it. Oh, okay, so it pops up just like the B-layered ones do. Okay, well, we're gonna look up the notes to it. Okay, now this seems like it's right up my alley. So it was released in 2018, and you can get this. I'm not even sure how much it is, so we'll look up that here in a second. But the top notes are ginger and bergamot, and then the middle notes are maninka, which I've never heard of that, and then coffee, pepper, and pineapple. And the base notes are cacao, woody notes, vanilla, patchouli, amberwood, and benzoin. Yeah, this sounds like it's right up my alley. So let's see what this smells like. Spray for me. Spray for y'all. This came out a lot more herbal than what I thought it was going to. Yeah, that's what it's like, you know, I seen the pepper, and I seen the coffee and the cacao and the woody notes and the vanilla and the patchouli, and I was expecting something spicy, but this is, y'all go ahead and hit that up. But yeah, this is it's really herbal and watery. There we go. I smell that cacao in there a little bit, I think. It's still watery and herbal, but I mean, I can smell the other stuff, kind of, but yeah, it still is. Don't get me wrong, it smells good, but yeah, I was expecting a denser, darker fragrance. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll have a different thought on this at another time. Maybe it's just because of all the other ones I've sprayed and everything. So, but yeah, that was, he said that was Hugo Boss the Scent Private Accord. So, okay, and then the other one is Givenchy, or Givenchy, however you pronounce it, Gentleman Reserve Privé. So we're gonna pause this, I'm gonna look up the notes to it, and we're gonna go over that one too. Okay, so you can get this for about $75. So you can get this for about $75, $80, somewhere around in there. And from what I was just seeing, and it was launched in 2022. But the top note is bergamot, the middle note is iris and chestnut, and the base notes are whiskey, woodsy notes, and amber, and that's according to Fragrantica. And the accords are woody, iris, whiskey, amber, powdery, violet, warm, spicy, earthy, and nutty. So we're gonna see how this is. And I was looking on the Givenchy website, and Givenchy, however you pronounce it, and it looked to me like the notes, that there was more notes on the website. You know what? We're gonna go to the website. Okay, no, it was right. So, okay, so let's see how this smells. So spray for me. Spray for y'all. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. That. It has a driftwood smell to it. Like it almost smells like, you know, have you ever played in the woods and you turned a tree over, an old tree trunk or whatever that got knocked over during a storm, or somebody cut it down or whatever and left it, and you turn it over and it has this really wet, rotten, not like a infection rotten smell, but I don't know. I can't really think of what I'm trying to say with it. But if you ever played in the woods as a kid and you turned over a tree and you smelled that, it almost has a stink bug smell to it too. You know what I'm talking about. So, but that's kind of what this has to it. I don't like it. This is the only one that I don't like. The rest of them are cool. So the rest of them are cool. I like them. And if I didn't have my thought process the way I do, I would buy them all, really, except for this one. Well, now this one I'm gonna have to spend some time with, because it's not what I was expecting. Not saying it doesn't smell good, but it's not what I was expecting. So, but yeah, y'all. So that's the samples that Mike sent me. So Mike, I appreciate it, man. I really, really appreciate the bottle of the Geneva chocolate, man. And I really, really hate that you decided to send that you bought it because of me. So, like I said, I'm gonna send you some stuff whenever I get back to work and I can afford to do stuff and everything again, because I'm so screwed up on money right now. And then I borrowed money from my mom to do business, to try to do a little bit of stuff business wise so I can make some money, because they've screwed up my short-term disability and everything. So it's nice that you pay for short-term disability insurance and then they screw it all up on you. But yeah, and so I don't lose my insurance benefits and stuff at work. I gotta hurry up and pay those within the next couple days. So my girl said she's got them, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like anybody paying my shit, you know? So, even though we're a team, I don't like anybody paying my shit. I'm supposed to be the one that does for everybody, not anybody doing for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but, yeah, Mike, I appreciate it, man. I'll get you back. And this is, I could just say this like a Christmas present. So, but, yeah. One of my favorite scents. Thanks, Mike. Y'all, thanks for watching. And I don't know when this video will come out, because I've been recording like crazy. So, and we're getting ready to be at the end of the week. So, I don't know. And then I gotta do my whole collection video next week. So, which is gonna be 3 different videos. But I'm gonna get off here, y'all, and I'm I'm gonna let y'all go to sleep or do whatever you're gonna do, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a thumbnail and all that stuff. Y'all take it easy, and let me know what y'all think about the soft spoken. Peace, 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 peace.